Alright guys, today's the day. We just got in a new Gigabyte 990FXA-UD7 over at our friends over at Gigabyte and Newegg.com. And today I'm going to be doing the unboxing of the motherboard. So as you can see, here's the box. Right there. It's really shiny. It's probably really reflective. The front of the box, side of the box, back of the box, and two little tabs here at the top. Flip this open. It has a cool little handle. Slide it open. Oh, I didn't show you the box does open up. And it has all kinds of stuff inside as well. Okay. Put that aside. Here's the motherboard. Alright. This is my very first time opening this up, so really excited. Let's get this out of the way. Well, I'm going to put the board away aside for now, and we'll get into the accessories. Okay, we have our utilities disc here. Let's download the latest from the website. We have the I/O shield, the standard I/O shield that Gigabyte always has. It's always colorful and stuff. I wish they made it black, but they didn't. It's okay. Put that aside. Let's see what else. Oh wow. This is probably a first for AMD. I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but I think so. What you have here is a 3-way SLI bridge and a 4-way SLI bridge. I think that's a first. It's amazing. I've never held one of these in my hand before because I've never had a board of this caliber, so it's really, wow, it's amazing. Put that aside. Let's see what else comes in here. Alright, we have two SATA 3 cables, the 6 gigabit per second cables. They're both black. I like that. Let's see what else we got here. Got some cables here. This is a crossfire cable. I believe this is a 100mm cable. Another crossfire cable, standard size or length, and an SLI cable. It's a 100mm cable. So that's really nice. I really like the SLI one. It's really nice. Let's see what else we got here. We have our multilingual installation guidebook. Give me a second. Okay, cool. There. We have our user's manual. Really glossy. I'm going to be going through this a lot as I'll be installing the board right after this. So there's that. What else you got here? A Dolby home theater sticker and a Gigabyte sticker. Oh, there you go. Alright, put all this stuff aside. I'll put it all back inside real quick. Alright, and get to the board, put this aside. And here's the board. Open that up. See, it comes with a nice little packaging here. Let's pull this right out. Oh, wow. Look at this board. That is amazing. It is really heavy. I like that. We have here Let me see if I could zoom in a little better for you guys here real quick. Give me a second. Okay. Now, hold on, sorry. I'll be able to see what I'm doing as well. Okay. Alright. Here at the upper right hand corner here is the RAM slots, dual channel RAM. It'll be able to support up to 32 gigabytes of memory when the 8 gig memory sticks are available. I'll be installing 16 gigs right now. 24 pin connector, and we have here a reset, a power button, and a clear CMOS button. Very nice. We have over here at this side here a 4X ATX 4-pin SATA power. What else here? All these ports here are the SATA 3 6 gigabyte per second. There's 8 of them. Here is going to tell you if there's any problems with the board. It'll tell you numbers and stuff. We have a bunch of fan headers all over the place. We have 1, 2, 3. No, that's not a fan header. Sorry. 3. Wait, 2, 3. Let's see where else. 4, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. That I see really quick right now. We have an 8-pin power at the upper left-hand corner. Huge heat sink here. There's a huge pipe right here. Goes all the way down to here, and it cools this as well. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 PCI Express 16 slots, which basically I believe will be 16 here, 4 here, 8 here, 4 here, 16 here, and 8 here, and an old school PCI connector here. Front audio, we have a 1394 connector here. System fan, USB header, and a USB 3.0 header. And this is all the connectors here to connect your power switch, your reset button, your speaker, all that stuff here. We have the motherboard battery right here. Around the ZIF socket here, it's all black now. It's going to support the AM3 Plus CPUs, the upcoming Bulldozer CPU 8-core, which I'll be upgrading to when it comes out. Right now I'll be running the 1090T6 core. Let's see what else we got here on the rear I/O. Lots of connectivity here. PS2 combo, motherboard, mouse, USB 2.0s here. We have audio here. I believe this is eSATA, I believe. USB 2.0, FireWire, USB SATA 6 gigabit connection here. USB 2.0, 3.0, 2 of those. 2.0, the LAN, it's red, pretty cool. And I believe this is 8.1 audio on board. I think that's about it. Yeah. Let's turn on to the back of the board. You guys can see that. Let me see. Wow. Awesome board. Love it. So yeah, this is the unboxing and slight review of the new 990FXA-UD7. Basically their flagship over at Gigabyte. I was really torn in between this board and the Asus Crosshair Formula 5 motherboard. This motherboard here, Gigabyte doesn't fully support UEFI. It does support it, all the new technology of that, but it doesn't have the new graphical BIOS interface. That's one of the main reasons why I was going towards the Asus, because it has that new technology. But I decided on this board because I already know Gigabyte very well. I'm basically upgrading from an 890FXA-UD7, and I know that motherboard is very, very solid. Really solid overclocks, solid board. I pushed it really hard, and it's a great board. I love it. It's still fully functional, 100%, solid board. Love it. So yeah, that's why basically I went with this one. This is much bigger than the other board as well. Well, not much bigger. It's a little bit bigger, wider wise. It's still the same height, I believe. So I'll be comparing the two once I remove the 890FXA-UD7 from my system, which I'll give you a close-up on my system right now as it sits before we install this motherboard. So yeah, let me get you off the tripod and show you around the board really closely. Okay. Sorry if it's a little shaking stuff, I'm just getting set up here, so let's get really close. I'll go really slow around the board. Feel free to pause at any moment so you could see very in detail the board itself. So there's the board. Okay. Move over to my system as it sits right now. So there's you can see. Let's see if I can zoom in. Yeah, there's the old Gigabyte I had, the 890FXA-UD7, two 6970s in Crossfire. I'll be running, hopefully I want to be running two GTX 570s in SLI. So this new motherboard, it supports SLI, so that's one of the main reasons why I upgraded as well, because I want to take the advantage of CUDA technology. So you can see right now it's a little messy, some wires hanging around, but no big whoop. My audio card. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of work. So I'll make another video with it installed. Right then guys, I want to show you a little comparison of the two boards. I just removed my old Gigabyte motherboard and installing the new Gigabyte motherboard. You can see a side-by-side comparison. They're both the same length, 12-inch, but the UD7 is a tad bit wider. It's still an ATX form factor. It's not an XL ATX form factor, but it's still a little bit bigger. And I thought my old one was bigger. This one's a little bit bigger. It's, as you can see, I still have my processor installed. It's all gunky with all the thermal paste on it. Still really messy. Still have the RAM installed, and I'll be installing the RAM on this board. So just wanted to show you a little quick comparison on the two. So yeah, wow, this new board is just sexy motherboard. It's the bee's knees. I'm gonna miss this 890. It was a really good board. As you can see, it's in fucking perfect shape. It's like having two brand new boards still. So yeah, Cool. Just wanted to show you the case empty, awaiting the UD7. Right then, guys, here it is. It's all finished. Just finished installing the new 990FXA-UD7 and did some modifications, but here it is. Cool. It was a lot of work. It took me a few hours, so, but it's all done. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.